Hello everyone, welcome to Psyched Syed. It's your friend again, Sumbul. Now we are going to dive into the biology of human beings. Biology of human beings, and we are going to learn the basics. In this video in particular, we are going to begin with the basic element of the nervous system, and that's none other than the neurons. So neurons are the basic element of our nervous system. Okay, so what's a neuron? I know you're wondering. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you're wondering. A neuron is considered to be, okay, I'm going to change the color here. So a neuron is considered to be the building block of the nervous system. Next point. You can also say that it is a specialized cell which is involved in sending and receiving messages within our nervous system. And obviously that's how we act and that's how we think. In other words, we can say that neurons are the messengers these are the messengers. We can also say them that they are the messengers. Okay, before we start discussing neurons in detail, I believe it is important to know that in every cell there are three things which are common. There are three things which are common, and those three things are: first we have cell body, then we have cell membrane, and then we have nucleus. That's cell body, that's cell membrane, and we have nucleus. Okay, so nucleus, that's it, is present inside our cell body. So nucleus resides within the cell body. What's a cell membrane? It's like sheet, kind of a layer, or you can also say that it's a layer, and that protects the cell, a neuron or any type of cell. So that's for the protection. And nucleus is that part which keeps the cell alive and also provides nutrients. So no matter you're talking about a neuron or any cell that's there in our bodies, these are the three things we are always going to encounter, we are always going to find. So how does a neuron look like? What are the major components? Now we are going to see that. So here's a picture of a neuron. Yes, that's a neuron. It's obviously very much microscopic, but here's a picture of neuron that we see inside our brains. Looks pretty nice, isn't it? So there are 5 major components of a neuron. You open up any textbook and you're going to find that these are the 5 major components of a neuron. First we have dendrites, then we have soma, which is also called as a cell body, then we have an axon, then myelin sheath and exon terminals. And we are going to start discussing each of them in brief. Okay, so let's begin with dendrites. So dendrites are tree-like branches. They are tree-like branches, and they facilitate in receiving messages from other neurons. That's their main function. The term even dendrite also means tree-like, or we can say branch. So let's come to this picture of a neuron. So these are the dendrites. You're seeing these branch or tree-like branches. They are called dendrites. Okay. Now move on to soma or cell body. Next is soma or cell body. Dendrites are attached to this very thing that's called soma or cell body. In cell body, we have a nucleus. As previously discussed, you will find a nucleus that resides within the soma or the cell body, and it's the nucleus only that keeps a cell alive and provides it with all the nutrients. It provides all the nutrients. Okay, so where's the cell body or soma? So you're seeing this part, that's the cell body, which we also called as soma. That's a nucleus, and it keeps a cell alive and provides it with all the required or necessary nutrients. Okay, now let's move on to axon. That's the third component of a neuron. So axon is basically responsible for carrying messages like dendrite is responsible for receiving. It's responsible for carrying messages to the other neurons. Now, where's the axon in this picture of a neuron? This whole part, this long tube-like structure, that's an axon. Now move on to the fourth major component of a neuron, that's myelin sheath. So myelin sheath is like a layer of fatty substances and it protects the neuron from damages. It's a very important part of a neuron. Now here's the myelin sheath that you can see. These fatty something like structure, that's how it protects a cell or a neuron from damages. That's myelin sheath. Last we have Exon Terminals. So Exon Terminals are responsible for sending out messages to the other neurons. Whatever neural signal is to be passed on, it's a job of the Exon Terminals to do the same. Now these are the Exon Terminals. You can see again branches like some structure. These are Exon Terminals. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, then don't forget to hit the like button and do subscribe to the channel in case you don't want to miss out on any future videos. Please take care and have a good day.